What's going on, guys? New York Sports Up here, and I'm back at it with another New York Giants video. So today in this video, I'm going to be going over Deandre Baker being released from jail on a $200,000 bond, and also Saquon Barkley admitting he was pretty much not 100% the whole year with his injury that he injured in Week 3 against the Bucs. So we're going to start off with Deandre Baker, and Deandre Baker once again had his hearing this morning with the judge, and he is set to be released on a $200,000 bond. And he will also not be attending virtual team meetings for quite a while. He's going to be focusing on legal issues, might be signing releases, doing all that stuff. So he's going to be focusing on the legal issues until they feel like he's ready to go and ready to start training for football again. So this might mean Deandre Baker won't have a full offseason of training. So that means he might not be fully prepared for the season if he does make it to the season. If we do keep him around, which I don't see happening, but if we plan to keep him around, it's unlikely that he might miss some time in the offseason because of the legal issues and having to do all that stuff and missing the virtual team meetings. So that's kind of what a quick segment of the video. I'd go over Deandre Baker being released on a $200,000 bond and pretty much playing that. Don't expect too much maybe out of Deandre Baker this year because it might be a very dysfunctional year for him. So moving on to the second segment of the video, we're going to be talking about Saquon Barkley admitting to Brooks Koepka that he was admitting that he was not 100% last year. I think we all knew that. We knew it was a very mentally not the same year he used to have. Won the Offensive Rookie of the Year back in 2018. He's looking like he was going to be the best running back in the league. I still think he's the most talented running back in the National Football League, but once again, he just struggled with injuries and did not have a great offensive line last year. He got an injury in Week 3 against the Bucs. Obviously, he had a great Week 1 game against the Dallas Cowboys. He had that great first run. Then Pat Shermer decided not to run him in the second half, which they planned to do a lot, which Pat Shermer had to do a lot, but now with Joe Judge, I think he'll get the ball a lot more. I think he'll probably lead the league in carries this year because we need to give the ball to him more. He's the best running back in the league. Don't tell me Christian McCaffrey. Barkley's way more talented, and I think he'll lead the league in carries this year, also in rushing yards and in touchdowns. So overall, once again, he was definitely not 100% last year. He came back against the Cardinals in Week 7 and almost got himself hurt again, and he had I think it was rainy, so he didn't fully hurt himself, but he almost had an injury scare that could have kept him out for the whole entire season. So that was definitely lucky in Week 7 against the Cardinals, and then played the rest of the year. Had a game that he didn't seem like himself. He had an awful game against the Jets. We had 13 carries and only had 1 rushing yard, which is definitely not a Saquon Barkley type game. We know he's better than that. So I'm pretty sure he was probably 70-80% throughout the whole season, and came back and he was probably around 90-95% around Week 16 because he dominated Washington in that game. He had a great game. I think he had a 78-yard touchdown. And overall, Saquon Barkley is feeling a lot better this offseason, so I'm pretty sure the injury definitely has healed by now. And we can expect probably a full season of Saquon Barkley. Let's hope he does not get hurt again. So that's going to do it for this one. Just a little quick video about what's going around in the Giants right now. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.